Crystal. I basically wanted to do this video for everybody who is going through topical steroid withdrawal right now, otherwise known as red skin syndrome. Basically, I'll try and keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what happened to me before, during, and now it's after. Today is the 12th of May, so I'm about 11 months in, I suppose, to my steroid withdrawal, because I started on June 19th, 2013. So, okay, so basically, I just wanted to do this video actually to sort of give everybody some hope, I suppose, that it is going to come to an end, because I know how long and hard it is, and how it feels like it's never going to stop. So yeah, I'm much better now. Actually, today I had a job interview, so that was great, because I haven't been able to work for the past year. I had to leave university for a year because of my how bad it was, basically. And I had to move in with my mum, and my mum's been looking after me and stuff. So that's been my life for a while because of this. So basically, before I started withdrawal, I had really severe eczema, hence the prescription for the steroids. They gave me Umivate and Betnavate, which I think are sort of potent steroids. So yeah, I was sort of using those, and I thought they were miraculous, but obviously it got that I had to use them more and more. At first it was just once every 2 months, and then it came to be having to use them once every 2 or 3 days. So yes, I just googled red skin syndrome, because my skin was constantly red, of course, and I found ITSAN, which is the International Topical Steroid Addiction Network, so Google it if you haven't already. And yeah, I realised I had to stop using the steroids, and so I did. And obviously all hell was let loose. There was the weeping of the skin, constantly weeping. I was convinced it was infection. I actually went back to the doctors 3 times and had 3 consecutive sets of antibiotics, because they didn't, I did tell them what was going on, but they didn't think it was that. They thought it was infection as well. But that wore off eventually. And then I think it took me about 6 months for the weeping to stop. And obviously that was just kept me awake every night. I went from not being able to get any sleep at all. A night I'd get maybe 2 hours of sleep every night, to being constantly exhausted from it. And something else that might trouble you as well that did me is adrenal fatigue. So Google that, I won't try and explain that either. And so I was literally exhausted all the time. I went from sleeping, like I say, 2 hours a night, to sleeping about 18 hours every day, and my sleeping pattern was just crazy. I couldn't be awake during the day, but then I was awake for maybe 5 or so hours at night before I'd go back to bed again. But yeah, so it took quite a long time for that to sort of rectify itself. Basically, now, after that, I went through something called moisturiser withdrawal, which a lot of people have said has really helped them, and I know it's helped me, because before I was completely dependent on moisturisers. I went from having to moisturise sort of around 6 times a day to 3 times a day. Yeah, but then I stopped completely, stopped using them altogether, and at first it was very painful. I couldn't move my legs, I couldn't move my arms or my neck from side to side, and but that took maybe about 3 or 4 months to get. It got better quite quickly, you know, the movement, I got my mobility back, but to really get better, it took maybe about 3 or 4 months. And now it's just so much better, so much better. I don't go bright red all the time, I don't flare. I can just get in and out of the bath, which to other people they won't understand what that means, but to us we know that that's really impossible before. And I don't have to wake up 3 hours before I'm going anywhere, just put all my creams on and wait for the flaring to calm down and anything like that. So really it's so much better. It really helped me. I suppose I want to give a little bit of advice, recommend maybe a few things. Um, I know each person is very specific. I know we tend to have our specific allergies and things that do and don't help us, but things that helped me were taking my vitamins, get good vitamins. I took a vitamin B complex, a multivitamin with iron, salt baths as well. That will help if you get infections like I do all the time or did all the time. Take salt baths, sea salt, dead sea salt. Never use just plain table salt. It's not good. It's refined, isn't it? What else? Colloidal silver. That helps to dry out any weeping. Sometimes it gets patchy when you've been going through it for a few months and you get little patches of weeping rather than the whole body weeping thing. So I use colloidal silver for that. Not a balm version, you don't want any moisturisers in it. But I will put links to things like that you can find on Amazon at the bottom of the video if you like, and I can put my email there. I'm perfectly happy for people to email me and ask me any questions, because I know that that was a really big help to me while I was going through it. I had a friend who was going through the same thing, and she really helped me to get through it, to get over my fear of cutting out moisturisers and things like that, and just generally helped me to get better. Try and have some people around you to support you. I had my mum. I just refused to see anybody else. I was in the house literally for 9 months. Like I just didn't come out. I was in too much pain. It was too physically uncomfortable. I was too self-conscious. So there was that as well. It takes a big psychological toll on you. I think this whole thing is quite traumatic. So yeah, have your sort of support network around you. People who can go to the shops for you when you're too ill to go out. And things like that, just people who understand what you're going through, because it is a strange thing that a lot of people, they don't get it. So yeah, but I really just want to say that it does get better. It really does. It might take a while, depending on how long you were using the steroids, how frequently you used them, how potent they were, but it's so much better now, honestly. Such a weight off my mind. I'm not 100% better yet. I think maybe I've got a few more months to go or something. Just little improvements now though, but honestly it is massively improved from what it was, thank God. So yeah, I had a job interview, I've been out seeing my friends, I start uni again in September, God willing. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to life as a normal person now, not having to do all of the little weird things that I had to do before when I was trying to take care of myself and pretend that I was normal. So really just keep your head up, and please, yeah, do feel free to contact me. Also Google a lot, because there are a lot of people going through topical steroid withdrawal that have made blogs, which are really helpful. So yeah, so just best of luck, and please feel free to contact me, and take care.